question. What do I think about dirty people? Well, um, they can do what they want, right? For some reason, I'm not into that. I know it gets a little dirty in the house. I know the cats smell a little bit, but people come in and I ask them all the time, does it smell? I want to know if it smells. It's hard to communicate when things stink, when most people you know like cleanliness, okay? I even my hair. I mean, if I think I look like a dummy, I can shave my head. Oh my God, I'm going to have anxiety to grow it back. But I'm not going to tell you if I shave my arms. I wouldn't be like that. You think I would tell you if I shave my arms or my chest? You think I would actually tell you? You think you would know how somebody moves if they move like a monkey? He must be out of control of some sort. I like to notice things that go on. I was looking at something before, and this is what I found. I found two eyes. This is, oh, you're looking at me, eh? I go, all right. You know what it is? Sometimes it's just better to know and to have less. Because when you have too much and all of a sudden there's nothing there, you get anxiety. I don't have my internet. It's like my third day already. And at the beginning, I'm going, oh my God, I can't speak to the people. And I said, well, that's piggish of you. I can't do my videos, but I could because I'm doing them on Logitech. You can't communicate with the world. You can't show your love. You can't attain any mind freedom for what you're thinking. I mean, I just went to the bathroom. And the first thing I brought with me was this. Then I brought 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 this. Do you know what I just did? Hand signs for the deaf. It's got a horse on it. Horse, horseshoe, shoe's foot, a hoof. One hoof's enough. Of course not. You need two hoofs. How do you not get two hoofs, right? Don't you need two hoofs? Man needs two hoofs. If you have two hoofs, you go around this way and this way. You come back to the middle. But what if one hoof was here and one hoof was there? You'd have to go inside here and come around again. But within your own mind, it goes around, 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 and then right out to your mouth. It's very hard to explain. Do you know what? This is crazy. I'm looking at myself with my two eyes, and then I'm getting these two eyes. Wow, isn't that freaky? You know what? You freak some people out. You say, oh yeah, I looked at you, I thought of you, I missed you, I this you and that you, and right away the person goes, ooh, this guy's looking for too much. So I didn't miss you. And then, ooh, this guy has no heart. It is what it is. You take what you have as in place. You do what you wish for to advance your rhythm in your own life. But I want to show you something a little different. 25,625 divided by 47. The first part of it, 54521. 512 memory, 54 the sun. We're so connected to the sun and the moon. It's insane. The other thing I wanted to show you is the only time during the day that can be duplicated is 1124. 1122 before the 5, and 1123 would be in between the 5, but 1124 would be the maximum. Why would we get 1124? Because 1124, okay, makes 2248. See, we started with 22 and 24 and 44. Now we get space. We get Grover Cleveland. We get Barack Obama. And we get the Super Bowl this year. And don't forget, you're doubling the 24 for man's 24-hour a day of creation of the space of his life. What we could and can't do is when you flip this upside down, that's pretty easy. What do you see? Is it 3 this way? Or is it 3 this way? Is it 3 this way or is it 3 this way? See the E and E? E is the 5th letter. E is the 5th letter. You have 1 5 5 1. Is that correct? So I flip this back over, and then I ask you, is it correct? 1551. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 equals 11. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 equals 11. 5 and 6 equals 30. Plus 11 is 41. 6 and 6. This is actually an 8. Digital 8. Why? Because we got a post over here, and we got a post over here. And I scream out, okay, go! And he screams back to you, well, where do I go to? Well, just go to the next post, turn around, and come back. Then come around this post, and you have completed the 2 posts. And then he's done, and then he's all of a sudden, I've got a violin. He made a straight dash, did the 2 hoops, and then it was 1 straight dash. Did the hoop and make 1 straight dash. I'm playing violin. Get out the tenors. Maybe we can have the opera come sing a song to win free, or to be free and to win. To win is to win is to win. The only win you'll ever get in your life is when you freedom yourself. You've won. And freedom yourself has to do with you knowing how to, what you're doing is to freedom yourself. But you also get free. For people who are a little bit sort of in a different area some people that are, everybody has their own balance, right? And some people can just naturally keep it that way. But are we supposed to learn? Are we ever supposed to be woken up and saying, hey, look at this, life is real, and you can hurt people. And you can say bad things, and you can still hurt people. Let's get back to 1551. Well, why don't we do this? Everybody loves that famous number of 33. Jeus, T in Chaldean, and O in Chaldean. OT, overtime. This is this year OT. This is the Chaldean OT of the dog pound of the 28 of the mind of man, of the creation of the Christ, of the 2 sides of the mind that were ringed around as a crown of the king, but put the gems in of the queen, and now you're running to the rule, right? Is it the gems? All the queen's gems? She puts them in her ring that was bought like a marriage ring, and she cuts holes in it and puts all these gems in. So we ended up with 3 by 3, 3 plus 3, but I'm not getting into that right now. I forgot even to finish that 1122 becomes 2244. Both under 5. Let's get back to this. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 4 is 12. 141. 141. The other one's going to say the same thing. 141. So let's go. 141 and 1 for 1. It's a good exchange. And we get 1 for 1, 1 for 1, 1551, 1551, the AC power, the 33 creation of Christ, of the spirit, angel, and man, Sam, S-A-M. I wish I can get to that key right now. I'm desperately, really like to just go back and take a glimpse. I need to see Excel right now, but I don't have it. Because I'm not 100% sure of a number in Chaldean. No, it's Gematria. What's the difference if it's Chaldean or Gematria? She's got it all. And anytime someone's going to find something, it'll be one more. It was never missing because we never knew it was there. But now whatever is there is more than I ever had, and I got it all. Because of what is there, I have the opportunity to see it all. All I see is what is there, and what is there is all I see. There's no more. Because if it was there and I didn't see it, then it'd be hidden. Then I wouldn't know. Then I wouldn't know it was hidden. I wouldn't see. So we get 1551. This is the birth of Christ. 2209 in between this, Moses is born. And then 987, which is 21 times 47, has to do with Abraham and Jacob. Because it's all about number 47. In 37, okay, it's the face, creation of the face. In 27, okay, something to do with the circulation. I'm not really sure because it's 27. And don't forget what we have to do. I have to take all the sevens. If it's 70, it's 7 and 0. I have to take the 7 as 25. I have to take the 7 as 16. I have to take the 7 as 37, 47, 57, 67, 77, 87, 97, and 107. I have to understand how and where the 7s and what the 7s do. Not only the 7s, but the 8s and the 9s. They're sort of like a group. You know why they're a group? Because the French people grouped them together. Thank God we've got these different languages. Eh? They did it perfect. First, they made the languages to screw us up so we couldn't figure out what was going on to mix us up. But now it's actually a puzzle that we can actually build because they broke it down in pieces. Jen, what was I going to say? I don't remember, but did you see this? I've seen those eyes before. I don't want you to think that I'm a stalker. I don't sell anything on stocks, and eyes are worth a million words, is it not? Or eyes can be deceiving in another way. Yeah, so it's not there, and I do a little bit of everything, you know. I want to be very balanced. Would I like to live in the old times? Sort of, yes, I do. But then at the same time, because I'm like, oh my God, this is my third day I don't have internet. I'm like, imagine if I never had internet again. But imagine if I never knew about internet in the first place. Take that off my back. Imagine if I knew the cow ran away. But I can buy another cow if I had enough money. Or I can get help in the new world so somebody can help me get the first cow. I don't need any more than the first cow. I'll get her laid. She gets laid, she'll have one baby. I'll get that one laid. Can I get them laid fast enough so that I can have enough food so I can get laid and have my own children? We can all be getting laid and getting food on the table and something in the room, if you're able. What is next? I'm not sure, but I do know, right? I do know. I do know B. I do know C. I do know D. I do know E. I do know F. And I do know G. Now, together, where's that? We're going to do H together. Oh my God. H. Chaldean. Now, you know what your mother said. Chaldean. Wouldn't that be a Chaldean move? But don't forget, 3 and 8 is very special. Because if you count all the way backwards, this would be 9 finished on 8, just before 7. So this is 9, but this is 8. 1, 2. 2 take away 10 is 8. You go all the way around this one, you get to 9. But if you count 1, 2, and you take 2 away from 10, you got this as 8. You got 2 and 8, time heaven. Tick tock, tick tock. I don't know. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Let me see what else I did here. I must have did a bunch of stuff before I went to bed. Here's something we're going to put out there. Now, here is the letter V. I took the letter V and I brought it from here to here in 2 worlds, 2 sides, 2 squares. Okay? I did it over here in 1 square. Okay? I extended 4 areas, but if you notice, I went down, up, down, up. I went 1, 2, 3, but here I was 2 areas by 1, 2, 3. Excuse me, is it 3 or 4? It's 4. 4 and 4, but this is 2 by 4 and this is 1 by 4. What I wanted to really show you is by taking this V and putting this on it on this side and this on it on this side, it creates the M. If we do it upside down, okay, it creates the W. See the upside down W? But in Roman numerals, you're going to ask yourself, it's the letter M, 4, and 6. You say minus and plus because of which one you're talking about. But in this scenario, over and under the bridge, W and M, it's plus and minus. 10 plus 10, 13 minus 23 is 10. 23 and 13 is 36. So we get, well, why did I get that number? 13 and 23 is 36. Okay, 13 take away 23 is 10. The total is 46. The total is 46. When you took this and you put it on this side, it was 4. You put this on this side, it was 6. You got the same 46. If we actually put the duplicate together between M and W, but in Roman numerals, we would have 1x1, 9, 10, 11. But this would be the 24th letter. 24th letter minus the 9 is 14. 24 plus 9 is 33. 33 and 14. 33 and 14 is 47. Is that what I said? 33 and 14 is 47. So 23 and 13 stand for 47, which is creation of time. And it would be at the same time, because it's the 24th letter. 9 minus 24 plus 20 equals 33, and 9 equals 42. Now, Right. Okay, now let me do this again. 24 minus 9 equals to 15. Okay, 24 plus 9 equals to 33. The total is 48. Okay, now I made a mistake before, okay? What I did is the Roman numeral on this side is an I, and the Roman numeral on this side is an I. Regarded as 9 and 9, the X is a 24 value. If you go V over V, it gives you 44. V over V was 44, which stands for space. I'm not sure where that is, but I'm going to show you that 8 times 4 and 8 plus 4 is 32, and 12 is 44. So when we take 24 minus 9 from 24, we get 15. We take 24 and add 9, we have 23. We get a total of 48. Now we're going to add them in regular things. Now you have to add on one more time. X and I is for the total value of what it is. So you know what the total value of what it is, you add on 9 to it. You understand? Total value of 1x is 9. So you total value of x 24, 9, and I 9 is 15. Now you add the 9 back, you get the 24. Or you have to add it back. So equals to 24. And this one plus 9, you'd have to add the 11 equals to 44. Now I know it's a little confusing, okay? See the way this comes back to this, and this comes to this, and this is all because of Roman numerals and M and W, how they come together. But don't forget, the M and W, we're more or less often, don't forget about the V, because like I said, 2 V's is 44. Well, here's your 44 value. Now it could be a hop, skip, and a jump. It could be just some old coincidence, like it always is. But the thing is, I'm not going to have those answers all the time, but I wanted to also say something. Hold on. I gave the answer down here that it was 4 and 6, right? 10, creation of the 3 worlds is 6. So what happens when I go the other way and I did more moves this way? If this is 4 of 6, this one you can actually see the X, and the 4 gives 24, which is the cat, and 48, which is the space. This is also a replica of Pluto, and a replica of, is it 24? 4884 is 2442. Right, space hat, helmet. You know helmet? Helmet Schmidt, right? A space hat? Yeah, let's build them a space hat. Something over their own head, like a condom to block their vibrations. Let's put a little maybe plastic in their heads. Maybe we do have plastic in our heads. That's why we have all this gelatin. A space capsule over something in our pineal gland, like a condom, so it blocks the proper vibration of being read in certain areas. So they call it a helmet. Mutt is a dog. We live in the doghouse. 52 times 3 is 126, 216, which is 9 days of 24. 9 lives of the cat. One more time. 216 hours. 144 awake, 72 asleep. So if you had 144 awake and 72 asleep, and you're 24 for God, so that means you have to have 1,080 for God. 24 times 1,080 will be 25,920. 25,920. And then 72 sleeping would have to give you, wow, this one gave you this. So this has got to be this, this, and this. Divided by 3. How do you divide 1,080 by 3? Is 500. 72. Okay, 144. And I don't have a calculator with me. Oh, I have one on my computer. How dumbskull am I? Wow. Okay, let me get a calculator somewhere. Where's there a calculator? Links, desktop. Okay, there's a calculator. Desktop, lamp, control, cycle bin, library, this PC, music videos, network, control panel, clock. I can probably add faster than I'm doing this, right? Wow, I can't believe I can't find it. Okay, let's calculate it. 25,920 is 3 equals to 216. 216, take away what you want to watch. 3 times 72 is 216. 216 from 259, 2 is 432. Wow, vibration right in between, eh? 72 times 5, 350 is 360. 360 plus 72 equals 432. That means this 35 could have been 36. 36 times 72 equals 25,920. Now we're going to go to 144. So that would be 72. Is that not? Or 18? How would that work? 1,080. And this one would be 36. Let's make it 360. So 360 degrees comes around to create your sleep. You have 1080 to come around and make your praise to God. And your 144 awake is half of this, is 180. Okay, so this is how it goes. 180 times this. This is your awake in 9 days. This is your asleep in 9 days. Okay, so let's do this. 540 plus 24 for the hours of God is 564. Federation. D-E-R, F-E-D-E-R, F there, F there, F there, F there. Something in German, okay? But it's not only German. It comes from somewhere else. German is something that comes from somewhere else. It's a mix of, you ever think of it? Have you ever thought of it? Jewish, German, two societies fighting each other from another world. Two societies that are actually one society that broke apart. One says Allemagne, one says Juif, because in French, okay, German is Allemagne, means to I eat all, I am of the world. So really, for me, Jewish, German, I'm a German. I'm Jewish, but I'm a German. Why? Because I'm a G, I'm a J, I'm a G-er, I'm a man, I'm a German. What else can I be? I took a wish and I became a German, right? Ger, to germinate man, to digest, germination, German, germinate, Jew-man, so we have the total of 564, and we must total up 216 and the 24 again, because that's how it originally started. Okay, so this is wrong. This is the wrong way I did it. I have to redo it. I have to take 180 plus 1,080 plus 360 equals 2. First of all, the 540 was correct. It was the 24 that wasn't, so the 540 becomes the sun automatically. 360, 540, okay, 1620. Are you not serious? Are we not into the dog pounds? The answer from this answer replicates 162 or 1626. Is this not crazy? 540 and 1,080. And if you want, I can add a 600 here. 606, 612, 618. Why do I add that? Because of the zeros equal 6. Otherwise, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. They're 15 each. I'm adding it in as 6 and as in the position. So you end up with 2238. And I have no answer for that, but that's okay. Inside the word love on the roulette wheel, boom, bang, right here, 54. I don't have to go any further. 12. There is no M. There is no M. How do I get M here? Because 1 and 3 is 4. V is 22. That equals 4. So if I went 22 and 24 as the time I did before, you want to go back and do this time? There are tons of situations that we need to partake with. Here, I was showing you that number thing before, right? So let me do this. 2, right? Is that the way you see it? 2, 5, 5, 2. 52, 25, 77, right? Because it's an E, right? This is an E or a 3. The electric company turned me around. You know, when you put the power bar on, it plugs in. Is it an E or not? Well, look at that. 2 plugged in between 3. You have 3 and 2. You got 5. 5 is E. Power me up. Yes, another thing about this. Number 6, SIX, is 52 in regular numbers. And 56 is what number 3 is. And 65 is what number 7 is. 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 is 625. 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 is 256. Raphael 7286. The constellation of Pegasus. I have no internet. How we partake in, you know what they say, don't judge a book by its cover, but how close does it come to its cover when you can actually see my face? Do I sound like I'm trying to be this way, or do I sound that I just am this way? Original, kind, perceptive. Logitech camera. And roll 'em. Thank you for watching. Raphael 7286. With my hand in the cookie jar. Let's say, with the hand in the cookie jar, I should only be pulling out cookies made of hearts. Thank you for watching. No, made of hearts. You make a cookie from a heart. Wouldn't that be more like designed of hearts? I just finished a little picture that I did earlier. And this is it. I don't know which way you want to put it. Okay? But can you see the sunshine, the way it's penetrating down and the water splashing in this corner? It's all sun. It's all fire. See the blue sky? See over here the face with his little ears sticking up, his hair? His 3 feet, his 1 arm? Or can this be the oceans over here? How do you want to take it? See this little green man here? The further away I hold this picture, the more you're going to think that you actually see something when this is all paint blotch, right? Raphael, thank you for watching.